Good to see you too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Uganda Zambada. Uganda Zambada.
Because of Museveni.
Bobby was shot.
Because of Museveni.
Bobby was shot.
Because of Museveni.
Bobby was shot.
Because of Museveni.
How long you guys plan on being here? 20 minutes? And what's your direction from here? University?
Let's go to university.
University of Dundas? Okay.
Hello everyone, thank you for coming. We are at the Provincial Parliament of Ontario. You all know Toronto is the capital city of Ontario. People power! People power! Do not touch Bobby Wine. You cannot kill Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. Kyagulanyi Ssentamu is untouchable. Kyagulanyi Ssentamu is the eye of Ugandans. You touch Kyagulanyi, you touch Ugandans.
You touch Kyagulanyi, you touch Ugandans.
We are here to deliver a petition to the Provincial Parliament of Ontario. I am going to read it before you so that we deliver it to the Premier's office. Urgent request for immediate action following the attempted assassination of the National Unity Platform President Robert Ssentamu Kyagulanyi. We are writing to bring to your attention a deeply troubling incident that occurred in Uganda on the evening of September 3rd, 2024. The National Unity Platform, Uganda's official opposition party, is gravely concerned and alarmed by the severe and unprovoked attack on our party president, Mr. Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, also known as Bobby Wine, by Ugandan police forces and military forces. Bobby Wine, an influential opposition leader, former member of parliament, activist, a national superstar musician, was the target of a deliberate assassination attempt by Ugandan police. The despicable act took place in Bulindo, Chira municipality, as he was returning from a visit to one of his lawyers, Musisi George. His convoy was ambushed by a joint force of police and military personnel led by a commander identified as Kwesige. The attackers, without provocation, fired live bullets, tear gas canisters, and other projectiles at the convoy, resulting in Bobby Wine being shot in the leg. He is currently receiving medical treatment, but as we demonstrate now, he's been discharged to his home. This heinous act and attack is yet another blunted attempt on Bobby Wine's life and those of his supporters by the regime of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni Tibahabura, the dictator. It represents a continuation of the violent repression and gross human rights violations that have identified and defined President Museveni's administration. As a courageous advocate for freedom, democracy and human rights, Bobby Wine has consistently risked his life to challenge this ruthless regime. In light of these alarming events, we urgently call upon the Ontario provincial government, the international community, the Canadian government, and all democratic institutions to take immediate and decisive action. They should publicly condemn the attempted assassination. We request that the Ontario province and Canadian government and other international bodies publicly condemn these heinous acts of political violence against Ugandan's official political leader. Call for an independent international investigation. We urge the Canadian government to demand a thorough and independent international investigation into the incident that will ensure accountability and justice. Support for pro-democracy movements. We seek your support in amplifying the voices the National Unity Platform and other pro-democracy movements in Uganda by providing necessary resources and mobilizing international bodies to apply pressure on the Ugandan dictatorship and regime. We demand and ask you to demand for accountability from the Ugandan government. The Ontario provincial government and the Canadian government should demand that those responsible for this attempted assassination be brought to book, and that the Ugandan government respects the rights of its citizens and upholds democratic processes. The time for action is now. The lives of those who dare to speak out against tyranny and oppression are at risk. And the international community must not stand idly by this. Your support and immediate response are crucial in sending strong message that such flagrant violations of human rights will not be tolerated by the international community. We have attached a press release providing details of the incidents. We respectively request for urgent attention and action in response of this critical situation. Thank you for your consideration. I have signed as Doreen Ochoro Kajumba on behalf of the National Unity Platform Canada chapter and Ugandans that live in the diaspora and those that have been chased out of their country or forced to leave their country because of their political beliefs. Stand with us now or never. People power!
Power, power!
People power!
Power, power!
People power!
Power, power!
NUP!
Everywhere!
Everywhere!
NUP!
For God and my country, we are dropping the petition to the provincial office. Wait for us here, we will be back shortly.
Mbale, muli live. Batulinze abakyala bano bemulaba ababiri ba Iron Ladies batwala ekiwandiiko namutayika eri gavumenti ya Canada. Era twalonda tubeesiga abakyala basajja bawuguka nnyo, tobuuza bibuuzo bingi be baliwo ate emirimu bagikola. Office bagimanyi bano bazoganyi babagulidde n'obagulira.
I know he's live streaming, just don't film any staff or anything.